So now that the weather has been consistently in like the mid 50s to the 70s, I'm gonna try and start direct sowing some seeds into the garden. So I refreshed the beds over here with some new compost and mulch. And I think that might have been an issue with all the like the slugs and the pill bugs eating my plants. So I refreshed it, and hopefully that will help with some of the pests. And yeah, I just want to give this a try. So I'm gonna plant some radish, some beans, some dill, and what else? And I'm gonna try carrots again. So right here, I'm gonna plant the Royal Burgundy bush beans. And I tried to start these beans in the soil blocks and they did good, but when I planted them outside, they got eaten by slugs and snails and that sort of thing. So hopefully now that the weather is a little bit warmer, I'll have a better chance of getting these going. Yep, I'm just gonna plop these every 6 inches or so. And these are the dragon tongue beans, which are just so pretty. So I'm really excited. I really want to get some of these bush beans in here. And then the other day I planted some sugar snap peas here and some nasturtiums. And then I'm gonna plant these golden wax bush beans right here. I want to get better at direct sowing because it's just so much easier. But I'm really just trying to improve my skills on both seed starting and direct sowing, and I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't work and kind of learn each year. I saw this in a video. Someone, I think it was Jacques in the garden, he got like a stick and he made like a trench. And then he spreaded the carrots in the trench, and then he just covered it up lightly. So I'm gonna give that a try. There's 3 rows right there. So this is this really pretty yellow carrot. And I know that, I think carrots like more of like a cool temperature. I think that they're sweeter that way is what I've been hearing. But I've just tried so many times. And so I am not giving up. I'm gonna try one more time and see if this works. And then I've got these cosmic purple carrots. There we go. And then I'm gonna do some parsnips. Oh, these seeds are bigger. Hopefully this will be easier. Maybe I'll do another row right here. Really like parsnips and cooking. I'll do one more row here. And this time I'll do these rainbow carrots. There we go. And then I think they say carrots need light to germinate, so you just go really light over the seeds with the soil. So I'm just going to cover these up really lightly. And I've got some of our herbs in here, like the chamomile that I started from seed. I've got some of the purple basil in here, some of the tarragon. So this is just going to be kind of like a mixed bed of things. Just going to water them in. Then I'm actually just going to cover these up with this cloth because I don't want the birds to get the seeds either. All right, there we go. Oh shoot, I got these packets kind of wet. Okay. Over here, I'm just gonna grab this little rake. No, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna grab my hand and make some little lines. And these are really pretty. These purple ones, the green wasabi radish, these Chinese red meat radish, and these English breakfast radish. And I've tried to sow radishes over the winter as well. I don't know if this just doesn't get enough sun over here or what, but I didn't have much luck. I also tried the radish in the seed trays, and it everything was just getting munched on. So I'm hoping that this time around we can get lucky. And then over here, I'm just gonna do some dill and some cilantro. I wanna do the cilantro before it gets too warm. So I'm just gonna spread a bunch of seeds here of the cilantro. I wanna try and get a bunch of cilantro before it gets too warm. So I'm just gonna be really liberal with the cilantro. Yeah, and I've also been seeing people make sure that the seeds are pressed down and have good contact with the soil. So maybe that's something that I was missing last time as well. So let me give this a try and really press it down and see if that makes any difference. Last year I started a little early as well. because I got excited. But I noticed that everything kind of struggled until it got really warm, like in May and in June and July. Like I probably planted like 3 or 4 rounds of zucchini and squash. And until it got really hot, they had a hard time. So I might also just need to wait a little bit longer, but I just want to try and see, you know, for my area, when is a good time to plant. And the only way I'll really know is if I try. So even if this doesn't work, it's okay. I just, you know, I'll learn, and I am documenting it so next year I can do better. I think what also could have been an issue over the winter with the carrots and some of these seeds that I've tried to direct sow is that I planted them when it was raining, and we've had a lot of really heavy rain. So maybe like the rain was too heavy and like washed away the seeds. So it is April 20th. So let's see if I can get any of these to germinate.